As I told you before also, this is small joke that some Mr. X gets a call. Hello, Mr. X. Your daughter ran away with your driver, and now the whole town, this whole town is insulting you, humiliating you. You cannot come out. It is like there is no way to live now. The only way is better you commit suicide. And he jumps out of the window, and as he coming downward, he remembers that I did not get married yet, so I don't have a daughter. And then as he coming closer to the earth, to the ground, he remembers, but also I don't have a car, so I don't have a driver also. And as he is almost hitting the ground, he says, and also my name is not Mr. X. This is, I think, very important message here. We are too much in hurry to solve the problem before it is diagnosed, before it is correctly diagnosed. I mean we are searching for solution authentically without checking the problem ourselves. For the problem we are believing others that there is a problem, because everybody says there is a problem, so there is a problem. I had a horrible childhood. Everybody says yes, I had. Okay, so it's normal. Maybe you had a very nice childhood, but you would also find something wrong. Yes, I remember once my mother said this. Like this we unknowingly pick a lot of ideas. So your desire to solve the problem of your life is genuine. Your efforts are genuine. But your diagnosis is not your own diagnosis. So you need to diagnose from your own eyes. What exactly is your problem? It cannot be a communal problem, like a social problem. Everybody has the same problem. It's not like this. And because everybody is making the same mistake, and nobody is able to find the solution. All this media, differently, like physical, digital media, it's full of articles about well-being, about so many things, everywhere. I mean, any topic you type on internet, so much content is there. But neither you will feel ultimately happy after reading this, nor the writer of this content is happy. So it's like a crowd. Everybody is moving like this. Whatever can be sold is being sold, either for money or for fame or anything. But you better check your problem of life in your own way, because most probably there is no problem actually. When you really look, when you really sit silently, you will find that I don't have any problem in the first place. Then why should I find solution? Because everybody is finding solution, I must also go and find solutions for my life, which I don't have anyway. This is how this Maya or illusion is created. It influences us and we keep moving. And this is the invitation. Take complete ownership of your life. I'm kind of mixing all these things together. and then you sit silently and see what is your problem. Most probably you will feel like, I don't really have any problem. And I have myself actually, my brother, many people I've seen, At some point, lot of problems. Problem is like lot of things to do, incomplete things and like this, office, work and like this, lot of tension. And in that moment, suddenly we realize, but we don't really have any problem. Everything is okay, tension is there, stress is there, tiredness is there, lot of work to be done, results are really like this, critical deadlines and all. But actually there is no problem. Everything is perfect as it is. With all this tension and all, it's perfect. And I have no problem. And we felt so happy in those moments, like wow. Then what happened in that moment? The idea that I have a problem kind of disappeared for the moment. Maybe because of too much stress. But it is not a drugged state. It is a awakened state when you see like this. But we take it opposite. That when I am too much stressed, then it is like a drugged state. Like I am drugged by stress. So I cannot see the problem of life. No. In normal case you are drugged. Drugged by the opinions of others. By the belief, very strong belief that everybody must have a problem. Without that, life is useless. I mean, a life without a problem is like a no life, or like very ordinary life maybe. Because there must be some very serious problem. Then you must overcome the problem. Then it makes sense that, okay, in the old age you will have some stories to tell to your children, to your neighbors also, which will feel very bored. But because you have the stories, you will tell them. It's a very unique approach that I'm saying, that you see everything from your very own eyes, very unpolluted eyes, not polluted by even any spiritual message like this, any concept, any word coming from anybody. Purely, totally, you are looking inside from your private, personal, beautiful eyes. Okay, let me see what exactly is going on. And first of all, have a look about the problem thing, because that is what is consuming all of your energy, most of your energy. You are enjoying beautiful time in restaurant, in garden, anywhere, and in the back of the mind there is a problem to be solved, which is disturbing, polluting your joy in that moment. So let us finish this problem thing first. Still you have a lot of life to live. So just finish this. Very easily, you need to, it is very easy to find solution for anything. When I was like a teen, I always used to feel and say, it is very easy to find how to do, because somewhere somebody has done this thing before. So there is always going to be some instruction, some way to find out how to do this. But nobody will tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you what to do. Life is like a carnival where there is a big board, so many attractions like swings, water park and things like this, and there is a cost in front of it. Everything has a cost, and nobody is going to tell you which is the best thing to choose, because everybody has their own personal unique requirements which life has given them. It is not that they are different by mistake. They are different by the grace of life. Everybody is different because this is the way life wants us to be. If we are same, then it is not beautiful. Life likes versatility. So nobody can tell you what is best for you. They can tell you what is best for them, not for you. And if you insist, which everybody is doing, we keep insisting for advice. Please give me advice, please give me advice. So I will try my best to give you the advice which I think is going to be best for you. But it is I think. It cannot be the really best advice for you. There is no such thing as best advice. All the advice is worst, not suitable, like a foreign element for you. Anything comes from outside is like a foreign element for you. Sooner or later you will have to throw it out. It does not mix with the harmony, inner harmony that you have all the time. Only you mix there. You are welcomed there very much. So you go in, you are allowed, you go in and check. Check for yourself from your own eyes what is going on. And you are surely up for a surprise, for a big, big surprise. Big surprise. I'm very sure if you find yourself in your private room or space, you will be laughing like anything, and you will be rolling on the floor out of the scene. That what the hell, what this nonsense. There was never a problem, and I was unnecessarily wasting my Sunday, a beautiful Sunday or beautiful day. And you may continue pretending to be a busy person, a businessman, a serviceman, or anything for others. So this play continues. But now you know the secret. Now you know there is no real problems. It's just a joke. So you can pretend to be tense and stressed. It is okay because it looks normal. Otherwise they will think, who are you? What kind of a person you are? No? If you are too happy in an office, they may doubt that you are changing job or something. So it's okay to look normal, not depressed, but not too happy. What I am saying is, it can be a very inner, deep thing which you live without showing off to anybody. It's kind of private thing that you can live. It's your secret, your connection with life directly, and let others think that you don't know anything. It's okay. What we have to do with others. And this point which I am highlighting, seeing everything from your own eyes, it actually is a reference point also here. You have lost this point when you were a child. You wanted to see everything from your own eyes, but somehow life did not allow. The society, the parents, the elder people, they did not somehow allow you to continue looking at life the way you want. They somehow started feeding knowledge. I mean, you were looking at a beautiful red thing and wondering, it's like a through and through. You are mixing with this red thing, it is mixing with you, and no separation, you are very happy. And suddenly your parent told you, it is an apple, it is called a apple, A for apple. And suddenly the whole beauty disappeared. Now it's just a apple. You know, that's how this joy disappeared. It's an apple. No, it is not a apple. It is a unique apple which life has brought to you right now, which has never happened before, will never happen again. It is life itself, God itself, which is facing you, and you are facing, and you are one. And you were like this when you were a child. You did not know this. This time, with awareness, you are doing it. You are reaching to the same point of openness, clarity, burdenlessness, with awareness. Now you knowingly letting go of your all knowledge, meaning marking it as not true. You know, now you are consciously knowing that whatever you think you knew or everybody thinks they know is not true, has nothing to do with truth, and it is like a barrier between you and truth. I mean, even this much if you say, I know, it's enough barrier between you and truth. Because in life, there is no knowledge There is no I and you. It is this only. Not even we. I cannot even say that it's we, it's us. No, it is this. And you are this. This is a magic actually. When you know, then only you understand. There is no I and there is no you. It is only this, and you are this, or I am this. You would say like this. It's a very strange thing, which cannot be said in words, but it is true. So in itself, this is a very simple thing to do. But if you don't try, what I am saying, if you don't try, you choose to think about it before trying, then you have whole life. And you have many lives actually. It's okay. You can continue thinking about it before you try. But whenever you decide to know anything about yourself, you will have to go through this way, which I am pointing at. Looking at yourself through your own eyes, unpolluted eyes. And you cannot have any demands. How I want to see, how I want to be seen. When I look at myself, there must be miracles happening inside. No, this is again a pollution. Basically, you are saying, I want to see myself as it is. Howsoever ordinary I am, but I must know first that okay, I am very ordinary compared to everybody else. I am most ordinary, most stupid maybe. It's okay. Life made me like this. God made me like this. I did not make myself. I am happy the way I am. So I just want to see what I am, how I am. Now if you look at this whole thing in this context, where is any place for techniques, spiritual practices? Where is any place? It is only up to the point when you don't want to really see. You are buying time. When you are buying time, then you would say, it's okay to go for a technique. But I have heard this word many times that Muji's technique is too direct. Other people's technique also. Some other people's technique like Tony Parson and other people's technique is too direct. What is too direct? What exactly it means too direct? It is too direct. What do you mean by too direct? I mean, have you already planned how many years you are going to take to finish your journey? And it is too direct. Meaning you planned like at least I must take 7 years and it is going to finish in 7 days. So it's too direct. What exactly it means too direct? Or you are still playing, you don't really want to finish it. You don't really want to see it. You just by mistake enrolled for this seeking, and now you got caught up, so you are trying to somehow manage to not do it while you are pretending to do it. I mean, is it like this, or what is too direct? I really don't understand, and I really want to understand when it is said that it is too direct for me. What does it mean? We don't even look at our own language, own thoughts that we speak. And mostly, anybody who is saying like this is not clear whether it is right time to go for it or not. I mean, there are other things more important than this. And why you are in spiritual practices or anything like this? Because it was on sale. It was quite cheap, like 2 free with one. When you buy one, you get 2 free. Something like this was there. So I thought I'll buy it. because everybody was buying it, and it might be too late after this. This master may not come in the city, I don't say, here I want to point out one thing, that it is good at least to go to a master. Something will happen. It is much better to go to a master or a teacher like this than to not go. It is definitely good. I would always say it is good to go. But be clear that I am just going like this. I don't really want to know right now. When you are clear like this, I have few friends, I spoke to them and he said it is too direct. Self-inquiry is too direct. I said, what do you mean? He said, I don't want to know myself right now. I want to enjoy the journey. Clearly he said, clearly, and he know it actually, and I could see he mean it also. That I know where exactly it is, but I am kind of busy in few things. Like I am settling in some, doing some financial things, like busy in that, financial security or something. Or somehow I don't find myself totally ready for it right now. So he's clear about it. This is good. That when you are clear that, okay, I don't want to really go in totally, it's okay. Then you can play, you can enjoy, you can even purify your mind and things like this. There is nothing wrong in that. It is not required for you to know yourself, but what is wrong in doing therapy, like purifying your body, your mind and your thoughts and emotions and everything like that. When you are like, it's like a free time. You don't really want to know yourself, but at the same time you don't want to be detached from these practices also. So it's like a middle way. And these kind of things, when highlighted, give lot of clarity already. And this is what we need. You don't need technique, you need clarity. And what will give you clarity is best for you. And clarity is not something like a tablet that you can buy from some teacher and go home and eat, consume it and be free from your confusions. It is not a real problem which can be solved. All the confusion, all this chaos is because of absence of light in yourself, which is felt as darkness. And how to bring light? You are the light. The more you go in and stay, the more light, this darkness goes out. It's not really important what you do when you go in, what you see when you go in. You just go in and see. Doesn't matter what you see, and doesn't matter how you see even. It simply doesn't matter. I mean, the darkness will not object if you enter through the window or through the main door or through a small hole, chimney. From your chimney maybe jump from the chimney. It will not object. There is a direct relation between darkness and light, relation of being present and absent. Darkness is absence of light, light is opposite of it actually. All the darkness, all the problems, they are not really real in themselves. They are there because you have not looked enough. If you look enough, it is enough. In this case, in this context, diagnosis is treatment. You don't have to find the treatment. And can you see the mistake? When you don't have to find treatment, you are imposing treatments on you, one after another, putting injections and tablets and everything, whereas you don't really need any treatment. You have to just diagnose properly. Okay, we take a little break. Thank you.